Hello to all you NFT enthusiasts out there. I had hoped to bring you a video on last night's amazing mint of Metapharms, Metathieves, and Metapigs, but instead I woke up this morning to find out that I am, in fact, a clown. A clown whose rug was pulled so hard that I almost can't believe that it's true. The saving grace is that there were a lot of things that went wrong with this rug pull, and we're going to cover that in today's video. So last night, while waiting for the mint to take place, I had just done a live stream covering the project all the way through their website, to their social media platforms, to their Discord. I decided to go live at 8:50 inside our Discord and stream the mint with people who were interested, who weren't able to get whitelisted or otherwise couldn't mint. Now when 9 o'clock came, unfortunately, even though we were told that minting will start at 9 o'clock came and the test network never lifted, leaving us waiting for when the site would, in their words, be re-uploaded so that we could start minting. 10 minutes went by, people piled into the Discord, 30 minutes went by, some people left the Discord, and finally, after about an hour of waiting, we were able to mint. Now, in that hour of waiting, we had a nice conversation about NFT projects, what makes them exciting, what to look for in a successful project, what it takes as far as community interaction and site development, project utility, etc., etc. After looking at different aspects of the project, in particular their white paper and how in-depth it was, the amount of community interaction that they had and the buildup of people who were interested in the project, it almost seemed impossible that it could be a rug pull. Yet this comment was still said.
I put it like this, it could be a rug pull, but at the end of the day, if all of this is happening and this is still a rug pull, then you know what? You're not going to get any better than this. You're not going to get a bigger crowd with more stuff going on and a better looking website with a more in-depth white paper. If they pull it, fine, you deserve the money. You must have put some work in to get it. Yeah, exactly.
And that right there is why I woke up this morning feeling like a clown. Now again, if you take a look at their website and the roadmap that they had, it was very well thought out and planned. We reviewed their white paper a few times, and it was in such detail, talking about the economy of the game, how different levels would stack on top of each other, how each NFT would transition in the game and how it would work in the ecosystem. There was just so much thought and detail put into it that it was very convincing. Now, when you're looking at NFT projects, you're looking for a couple of different major factors. What's the utility of the project? They have it. They had it very well thought out and planned. Then you look at the team. While the team themselves weren't super transparent, most projects these days aren't. And so because they were extremely active in the Discord and were very quick to respond to anyone's questions or concerns, there was no reason to think they weren't on the up and up. When you look at the size of their social media presence and their Discord, I've seen projects with 10,000 followers mint out in less than 2 minutes. So to have 60,000 followers and 1,000 people on the whitelist also seemed like a very good sign. Now, here's where the rug pull fails. Like I told you, at 9 o'clock, the mint did not work. Their site wasn't ready, and therefore a lot of people logged off. So they had roughly 900 people set up to whitelist mint this project, and there was a lot of incentives to do so. $1 million worth of Ethereum to be given away to those who minted first, as well as other perks. Because the mint didn't take place on time at 9 p.m., a lot of people who were in the Discord decided to log off. They then continued for about an hour before they had the issue resolved, and when the mint finally did start, their site couldn't handle the traffic from everybody, so most people were stuck on authorization or wallet connection. Now, here was the issue, and probably the first red flag that I should have identified. The NFTs were sent to mint at $125 each plus gas. Gas at the time was like 40 Gui, so it was pretty expensive, like 170, 180 to mint each NFT. Because we had some money set aside for this particular project, I set out to mint 3 of them. Now, in my MetaMask wallet, it told me I only had enough money to mint 3 of them, including the gas. I had a total of $580 or so in my MetaMask. After minting those 3, which I confirmed on Etherscan, it still showed I had something like $470 in my MetaMask wallet. So, thinking that maybe something was wrong or something didn't go through, I proceeded to mint again, and it let me. And then it said I had $440 in my MetaMask wallet. So I minted again, and it let me. That $580 allowed me to mint a total of 15 NFTs at $125 each. That for me was the first real red flag. But of course, if it's going to let you mint, I was going to mint. Then probably an hour and a half after mint had started, the site went back to not working again properly. You weren't able to connect, it wouldn't authorize. And so at that point I figured, well, I've got my money's worth. I will go to bed. I woke up this morning excited to see how many more had minted, and everything was gone. The Discord, the website, the Twitter, the Instagram. The only thing that's still alive is the white paper. Now, if you go and look on OpenSea, they hadn't quite even minted 400 out of the 26,000 possible NFTs. With the way that the mints were taking place, I'm assuming that most people didn't pay that full $125 for their NFTs. If you're watching this and you are somebody who minted, you might want to go check your MetaMask. You probably didn't actually pay $125. So that said, by my calculations, if you had roughly $40 per NFT, and let's just be generous and say they minted 400 of them, that's only $16,000. Why shut your website and your social media and entire project down that clearly took some time and effort for 16 grand? They paid for advertising on NFT Calendar, and they also had promotions that they were running in the Discord where they had shown proof of paying out for the project. So either something catastrophic took place in their mint, which ruined the process, either because of the incorrect price for mint, or as we saw some people comment, they were only purchasing 1 NFT in the mint, but were getting 2 showing up. Either way, something went terribly wrong. If something had gone terribly wrong, they could have just made an announcement and told everybody. But instead, this looks like a full-fledged rug pull. And while that might be a little upsetting and unnerving for a lot of people, especially those who base their projects and know they have to base their projects off of certain criteria like social media presence, Discord size, project utility, white papers. I mean, what else can you possibly base the legitimacy of a project on if not those things? To do all of that and only walk away with $20,000? Heck, even assuming that they got the full mint price on every single one of them, which they most certainly did not for mine, they would have only made $50,000. Why pull the rug at that point? So the 3 possible explanations I can have is something catastrophic happened that they just didn't feel they could recover from, and instead of handling it the right way and announcing it to the community, they just vanished. Number 2, somebody on the inside of this project was extremely disgruntled and decided to burn this bad boy to the ground. And number 3, this was just a simple rug pull that was executed terribly. So I meant to have this video uploaded yesterday. However, through the editing process and trying to do a little fact finding, I never got it out. So this morning I wake up ready to throw this video out into the world, and lo and behold, I'm invited to the new Metapharm Discord. I get in here and the whole team is going full on damage control. Great explanations for what had happened, and an even better resolution to making it right. So they are currently in process of refunding everyone their gas fees. All right, so I'm going to read this out. This is per the developers. So yesterday, March 8th, at 9 p.m. Eastern was our first mint for our Founders Collection NFTs, 13,000 Metapigs, 13,000 Thieves. Our smart contracts created by our blockchain development team, although audited, did not execute correctly. They allowed for 1. People to mint. The money was then sent to the contract and back to the wallets, and people only paid a gas fee, resulting in no money being made from the NFTs on our part. Number 2, the gas fees were supposed to be 1 per order, but were 1 per NFT. And number 3, front end and back end for the website was glitchy and completely failed multiple times during the process. Due to this, as soon as we knew what was happening, we halted the entire mint. We have been investigating the issue with our blockchain devs all night to figure out exactly what happened, which is listed above. We made the decision this morning to completely shut down our entire presence online to deal with this devastating situation offline before we made any further announcements. We will be paying every buyer the gas fees that they sent and any other further money that was lost in the process. If you are a buyer or know of a buyer, please leave your ETH address in the general channel and we will match it up with the contract on Etherscan to confirm. Once we pay every person for their troubles that lost money during this process, we will continue working on the game and plan out our entire strategy moving forward, as we will need to figure out a path that allows us to recover from this event and come back bigger than ever. The contract on Etherscan so you can investigate and see what happened, and #X audit can be found below. They acknowledge that we completely understand how most of you felt this way, and as you can see from the announcement, the eScan link that will literally never brought in any ETH ourselves from this mint. We would never try to finesse or scam our community, and that's why we knew we had to refund everything, including gas, to make this right with everyone. They go on to say that we understand how the decision to shut everything down for a few hours may have made you feel. However, it was imperative for us at the time to get offline with no distractions to wrap our heads around what happened. Now, I'll be honest, that part, that was an iffy call, but I understand it from their point of view. There were so many people when that 9 p.m. mint did not take place that just blew up the Discord. Most people who are minting NFTs right now, they don't understand what that process actually looks like. And I myself have jumped in. I'm trying to work on a project, and there are so many layers to a big successful project. So the fact that you've got hundreds of people or thousands of people blowing up your Discord and asking you questions and giving you grief when they either don't understand something or they're looking for an explanation to something they feel is important when you're trying to handle something that in-depth and big, I can understand why you'd want to shut it down. Was it the best call? No, I think they have agreed it wasn't the best call, but you know what? They're only humans. I don't think there's like really a professional NFT creation standard at this point in time. Everyone is doing the best that they can to be a part of this movement, to be a part of this new space, and to bring utility to it in ways we haven't seen before. So if you minted this project, please hop in the Discord. It's in the description below. If you minted here, post your address to them. You can confirm it privately if you want to, and get your gas back. At this point, it looks like you got a free NFT, and they're making it right. So that to me speaks far more to their character and the longevity of this project and the vision they're going after than even the white paper or the website and social media did. So